Coming to you guys from my front porch right here at home. It's a gorgeous morning, Friday morning, and I wanted to get out of my office, so I just grabbed my iPhone and decided to come out to the front porch and make this video and talk a little bit to you guys about blues harmonica and bending. It's a topic that maybe is less discussed and I wanted to bring up. So you'll have to just bear with me with the distant highway sounds and birds and possible cars going by. What I want to talk about today has to do with playing bent notes right off the bat. It could be beginning a riff with a bent note, like the 2-double bend, or somewhere in the riff where you're not going from a draw to a bend, but you're going right to the bend in the riff. So you went from after the 4-draw to 3-draw half-step bend. Without drawing, a lot of people are practicing bends either individually, or they're going down into them or back up. But you really need to know how to get right to that bend for the sake of playing riffs that require you to go right to that bend, either from the beginning of the riff or somewhere in the middle. So that's the thing I want to point out to you guys. Make sure you're practicing. You could try it on holes 1 through 6. Just try going across, starting on the bends. I know it's hard for a lot of people, and I'll give you a tip throughout this lesson. I'll give you a tip that you can work on to get better at this. But it would sound like this if I went and played just some bends straight across from 1 through 6. And by the way, I've got an A harmonica, sorry. Notice I'm just playing all bends across there, various bends, because I've learned the position required to go right to a bend without having to go into it, and that's super important. Start with one hole, and what you could do is if you're not able to go right on the 3 full step, let's say you can get there by going. Once you get to that bend, freeze. Just stay there. Take the harp out, hold the position, the tongue position that you've got, and see if you can take it out, and then take it out holding that tongue position, and then put the harp back in and get right to that bend. That's what I recommend you guys practice if you're not able to do it yet. And you'll be well on your way to playing riffs you've never been able to play, phrases, melodies, ideas that just you couldn't do before. I got a brand new lesson out called Bent Note Riffs. I'm teaching a series of blues licks note for note. They all begin on a bend note, just an actual bend, so that you can practice starting right off. And I do mainly second position riffs, but I've thrown in some other positions as well. So if you want more information on that, check the video description. And just work on going right to those bends, you guys. I'll see you guys next time.